Hey guys, what to trade this week? In this video, we'll discuss gold, we'll analyze Euro Yen and Euro New Zealand, we'll take a look at dollar index, and I will share with you the forecast for Pound New Zealand pair. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. I want to start our analysis with the Euro Yen pair, and we are on a daily time frame. And the first thing to note about the pair is that even though since October we are trading in a minor bearish trend, the fact is that the global trend is bullish. And this movement that we got recently is considered to be the correctional movement. And recently we have reached a very important structure support. You can see that we reached the important historical support, and then we started to consolidate. You can see that here we were trading within a wide horizontal trading range for a quite long period of time. And then take a look what happened. Last week, the prices violated the resistance of that range. We closed above that on a daily. And then we retested that. And retesting that, we see a very nice and strong bullish reaction. You can see that here we formed a bullish engulfing candle, and that candle here engulfed that previous bullish candle, indicating a strong bullish pressure from that broken structure. So probabilities will be high that Euro Yen pair will keep growing. And so far, analyzing the key levels, the closest strong structure that we see here on a daily is over here. So I think that we will reach that resistance. So bias is very bullish. And one more thing to add is that over here we have 145 level. It is a very important round number. And I guess if you buy, that can be your first goal. And if the price then goes higher, then that resistance will be your second target. So bias on Euro Yen is very bullish. Hey guys, don't miss a big sale on my premium educational group. Until Sunday, you can get a lifetime access to the group with a 40% discount. You will get an access to my daily live streams. You will get my ebook and video course. And as a bonus, you will get a lifetime access to my VIP signals group. For more info, check the link in the description below. It is vasilytrader.com/private group, or text me in one of the social networks. I will give you more details. Don't miss your chance, traders. Important update for dollar index. We are on a daily time frame, and here the price was stuck for some time within that horizontal trading range. You can see that the market was consolidating, perfectly respecting its boundaries, and last week its resistance was finally broken, and we closed above that. Moreover, analyzing the trend lines, we can spot right here this major falling trend line. And it turned out that that trend line was broken to the upside as well. So I believe, traders, that probabilities will be high that the index will keep growing. And so far, the closest strong resistance that we see on dollar index is right here. Yes, that is the closest strong structure. And I think that the index will bounce from that expanding area based on the broken resistance of the range and that trend line. So bias here is very bullish. Now a couple of words about the Pound New Zealand pair. You can see that we are trading in a bearish trend, and for a quite long period of time we were falling steadily. But then once that structure support was reached, I spotted a very classic reversal pattern. Take a look, traders, analyzing the price action. We have right here the left shoulder, the head. Here goes the right shoulder. So the price here formed the inverted head and shoulders pattern. And it turned out that the market managed to break and close above its neckline last week. Then we retested the broken neckline. We formed a doji candle on that. And by the way, as we know, the doji candle being formed on a key level is a very important bullish clue, right? And then we bounced with the high momentum bullish candle, engulfing that bearish candle. So probabilities will be high that this one will keep growing. And for now, the closest strong structure that we see here on pound New Zealand is that resistance. So bias is very bullish, and this week I'm expecting a bullish movement at least to that structure resistance. I have a very similar outlook for Euro New Zealand pair. We are on a daily time frame, and here I spotted a classic bullish accumulation pattern. Take a look. If we take that structure low and draw a trend line, we can spot right here a very nice rising trend line that was respected many times in a row in the past, and testing that the price was sitting higher lows. At the same time, looking left at structure, we have a very nice and strong horizontal structure resistance over here, and the price was sitting equal highs, testing that. So that trend line and that horizontal structure compose the ascending triangle formation, a classic bullish pattern. And as we know, a bullish breakout of its neckline is a very important bullish signal. You can see that on Friday, the neckline of a triangle was broken. We closed above that structure, and it will most likely push the price much higher. The closest strong resistance that we see on Euro New Zealand is over here, and I believe that probabilities will be high that the price will manage to reach that structure. By the way, if you want to learn how to trade the ascending triangle formation, watch this video. There I explained my strategy for trading this pattern. So we are expecting a bullish movement, and so far the broken neckline and the trend line compose the contracting buy zone. And if you are looking for buying opportunities on Euro New Zealand, you can buy from that area. Important update for gold. So as we predicted, the price nicely dropped, and last week the market reached a very important horizontal structure support. Here it goes, and let's analyze how the market reacted to that structure here on a daily. First of all, approaching that support, we formed a doji candle. And again, traders, once a doji candle is formed after a very strong bearish movement, it is the sign of weakness of bears. Moreover, then the next day we were nicely rejected. Even though bears were pushing lower, once that point is reached, bulls started to push heavily, and we formed right here a rejection candle. But I spotted even more clues analyzing the intraday time frames. Let's open a 4-hour chart and let's check what is the situation there. Here on the 4-hour time frame, I have already spotted a very important bullish clue. If we take that high over here and draw a trend line, you can see that here we got a very strong falling trend line that was broken to the upside. With this high momentum bullish candle, we violated that to the upside. And of course, traders, it is a very, 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 very important bullish clue that confirms the strength of that yellow structure. The only obstacle that I see so far is that horizontal resistance. Yes, even though that resistance is recognizable only on intraday time frames, we can see that it is very important. First, it was a very strong support, and then after the breakout, it turned into resistance, and 2 times in a row it was respected. So in order to buy gold, I would suggest to look for a breakout of that horizontal structure. If the price breaks and closes above this one on the 4-hour, it will give us a very strong bullish signal. And then we will bounce at least to that resistance. And of course, if that resistance is broken to the upside, then we can reach even that resistance. Let's add some other things right here. If we analyze the trend lines, we can also spot right here this falling parallel channel. Yes, I hope you see this channel. And now the market is approaching the resistance of the channel. And you can see that the resistance of the channel and that horizontal structure match perfectly. So if we see that breakout, it will give us the violation of a trend line and of a horizontal structure. So that is what you should look for to buy gold. Watch carefully that trend line and that minor horizontal resistance. And I know that many of you want to short. So far, if you want to short, you should patiently wait for a breakout of that horizontal structure here on the daily. Only when the price breaks and closes below that structure, only then a further bearish continuation will be expected. So let's see what will happen, and let me know in the comment section what are your expectations from gold. Right, traders, let me know in the comment section what else do you want me to analyze for you. Also, don't forget about big sale on my premium group, the link in the description below. Also, traders, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching.